So we've got our basin area all set with our blocks and vault and everything, and we have our liner that came out, but the liner actually goes all the way back into there. So we're seaming in a piece that right now John has got laid in here. We've got this piece, and so the bottom half we've already seamed, and the way we work this is we've got the two pieces of liner that overlap right in the middle there. We take a piece of double-sided tape that we use that will go between the two of these and be glued together. But first we use Firestone Seaming Tape, Firestone Seaming Glue primer that will get applied to both sides of the liner, and then the double-sided tape will go on, and then from there we will flap it over, and then we'll come back with this cover tape. At the end of the day, end of the first week, we are all wrapped up. Doesn't look like much, but definitely a lot of progress is made. And let me show you what's going on. We got this thing all set. We've got our retaining wall in, our soils brought in. We've got both of our Aqua Blocks and liner and everything in. We got our liner seamed. Here's our dirt. I have a lot more dirt here than needs to be really here. It's got to be spread out all over the place, but it doesn't look like much. But in there is 12 large Aqua Blocks, if I remember correctly. And then over here in this center, we've got another 9 or 10 Aqua Blocks. So we have a waterfall that's going to end over here, and we've got one that's going to end over here. So we've got this space, we've got a waterfall that's going to end over here, and a second one that's going to end over here. This one is going to come and twist and turn and go up this hill. The hill size and the dirt will change. We just put everything there so we could get all of our other stuff done. The other one's going to be here, and it's going to kick back and come over into here and then turn and then run back up and start somewhere up there. So both will start almost at the same kind of spot up there. Look at that nice, clear, clean pool. And then we pan around to our giant mess area. Of course, it's day 4 of it raining. Everything's a mess. But we're working on carving out our areas for our lower waterfall and middle upper area and the final falls there. We've got our second waterfall getting carved out over there by Brandon. So that'll be worked on as well. So these two areas are getting prepped. We're starting to bring back some boulders, and we're going to work on getting rocking and rolling on this thing. Still raining. We are moving boulders, getting stuff organized and moved around. Guys are organizing and sorting. That's how our day is going. After 5 days of rain, we've got a soupy mess. How is your day going? Because ours sucks. The guys aren't happy, but I can't fault them because it's raining and it's a mud pit and it's not looking to get any better. We have help here who's in, unfortunately, so we're working, trying to get stuff done, but not do too much that makes too much extra work. But it's coming along. So if you take a look, I've got a whole bunch of boulders that I've moved up above. They're all sitting up there, finding their homes initially until we move them into place. The liner and underlayment's all been moved in. We then have this stuff. Yeah, lots of soup and lots of mess. Gonna see how we can try and get this all fixed up. I'm gonna get the machine in, bring it back into the yard. this scenario here, we're going to do a bulkhead fitting to come through our liner into our vault here. So right now I'm working on, I got my liner kind of cleaned up and prepped. I used some Firestone or Kingsford lighter fluid on it. Clean, wipe the area down. I made sure where my height is for this spot. So then if you look, I can see a little outline, showing an idea where my bulkhead is gonna go. And then I cut myself a piece seaming tape. So I'm gonna put that on, I'm gonna glue it, put that on, and then I'm gonna have a nice spot that I can actually cut in my bulkhead to bring my plumbing line through. So it's Wednesday, lunchtime. We are working here, so this second waterfall is still being prepped. Plumbing lines are going through, bulkhead is done. This one's coming much closer. They got a lot of the rocks, the boulders all set in here, outcropping's done. Placing some of the top boulders and spill stuff. I've got to do plumbing in here, I'm gonna get going, but the rest of this is all kind of in here and looking great. Great job on how this is all coming together. Nice big boulders in here. Nice big pieces that have a great look to it. So we are working on the second waterfall. Dylan, Andrew, and Ricardo over there. I got Mike and Brandon. We got our plumbing line in through here. We just made our connection where we went from a 3-inch plumbing line, coupling, bring it down to 2-inch, into connector, into a bulkhead, into the vault. We got a rock hidden in there. It's going to be uncovered soon. They're working on getting their stuff done over here. They're winning the battle, but we're catching up.